Hi everyone. Today our topic is about task and work products in object oriented software engineering for MTech. So, what do you mean by a task? Task is a well defined work assignment for roles. Group of related tasks are called activities. The participant who is assigned the role carries out the task. The project manager or team leader assigns a task to a role. This is what is work product. It is a item that result from a task. For examples of work products are object model, class diagram, source code, documents or parts of documents. These are all work products. Next is deliverable. What do you mean by deliverable? It is the work product delivered to a client. Then next is internal work product. It is the work product that are not visible to the client. The next name is work package. Specification of work to be accomplished in completing a task or activity. For example, work package includes task name, task description, resources needed to perform task, dependencies on inputs, work products produced by other tasks, outputs, work products produced by task in question. So, these are all work packages. Okay, work packages includes task name, task description, resources needed to perform task and dependencies on inputs. This is the association among task, activities, roles, work products and work packages through this UML diagram. So these are the all relationship elements is shown in this diagram. Next is a schedule. What do you mean by schedule? It is the mapping task onto time. Each task is assigned start and end time. So this allows to plan the deadlines for individual deliverables. So the two most common used diagrammatic notation for schedules are PERT and Gantt chart. What do you mean by a PERT chart? It is a method to analyze the involved task in completing a given project, especially the time needed to complete each task, and to identify the minimum time needed to complete the total project. This is an important question in previous question papers. So the next diagrammatic notation is Gantt chart. It's the graph on which horizontal axis represent time and vertical axis lists the different tasks to be done. So this is an example of a Gantt chart is shown in figure. This is a schedule for the database system. Is represented as a Gantt chart in this figure. So you can see in this task name, the whole task is divided into small tasks, and the we can say take as first one storage subsystem requirement elicitation. So the duration it needs to do that task is 5 days, that is represented by 5D, and that is represented in the Gantt chart is shown in the next block. So this is about PERT chart, and another is project communication concept, and that is all about project organization. Next we are going to about project communication concept. So there are two levels of communication in project organization. That is planned communication and unplanned communication. So planned communication means scheduled point of time during which each participant exchange information on specific topic or review a work product. Then unplanned communication is there. Planning is not done communication mechanism. So this is the relationship among organizational and communication concept shown in the figure. So the planned communication includes problem presentation, client reviews, project reviews, peer reviews, status reviews, brainstorming, releases, postmortem reviews. These all are come under what? Planned communication. In that, the first one is problem presentation. It's a presentation of problem statement. What do you mean by problem statement? Problem statement describes the problem, the application domain, and functionality of system. It also contains non-functional requirements such as speed constraints. Problem statement does not include a complete specification of system. Preliminary requirement activity that establishes ground between client and project team. And the next is client review. This client assesses the progress of development. The focus is on what the system does and what constraints are relevant to the client. Client review is conducted as formal presentation in which a developer focuses on specific functionality. This client provides feedback to the developers. Feedback contains approval or request for detailed changes in functionality. The third one is project review. Project manager access the status. Then team review, subsystem interface. Project review also encourage common problems encouraged with the tools, preceded by the release of document describing aspects of review. The next is peer review. Inceptions and walkthrough focus on code. What do you mean by inspections? Here, the members of team focus on compliance of code with a predefined list of criteria. So some criteria is there, or they will look is it match with the criteria. The team leads discussion and developer answers the questions. For example, the discussion and answer questions are: does the code implement the specified algorithm? Does the code correctly use interface? Another is walkthrough. Here, developer present to other members of the team line by line code he has written. Other members challenge suspicious code and attempt to discover as many errors as possible. The role of developer is to facilitate the presentation and answer the team questions. This is status review. It is focused on task. It's primarily conducted in a team weekly and occasionally in a project monthly. The objective is to detect deviation from task plan and correct them. Then encourage developers to complete pending tasks. The solutions to issue can be shared. Status meeting should have an agenda. Minutes for each meeting should be taken. Meeting minutes are referenced when related tasks are discussed. The next is brainstorming. What do you mean by brainstorming? His goal is to generate a large number of solutions to a problem and evaluate them. It's done in face-to-face meeting. It encourages thinking outside the box. Next is a release. What do you mean by release? Is to make a work product available to participants. Release can be simple as two-line message or consist of several pieces of information such as new version of artifact, list of changes made, list of problems yet to be addressed, and author. Next is postmortem review. A focus on extracting lesson from development team once software is developed. It is conducted as brainstorming session, questionnaire followed by interviews or individual reports written by teams. Example questions about problems that occurred, questions about your expectation at the beginning of a project and how they evolved. It's a goal of a project, life cycle used in project, discuss about any other issues and propose solution that you feel are relevant. This is all about planned communications, then task and work products. I will come with the next video. Till then, bye.